This has nothing to do with WoW, but I am interested. And you guys continue to queue up. I'm going to continue to fill out this this raid here. And as soon as it's ready to go, we're going to go. But yes, the queue has my name on it, Samiccus, so just look for it if you're interested. Let's see this. Oh, God.
If you have a favorite store, you should probably visit it soon, since some of the biggest, most popular retail chains in the United States are rapidly decaying, and many locations are being shuttered at this very moment.
Oh, no.
According to UBS,
I have so many good childhood memories at Kmart.
50,000 stores are on retailers'
I've been so hooked on D4 to play WoW. It's a lot of people,
change
man.
America's economic
50,000 stores could close in the next 5 years? What, Foot Locker?
Landscape. Never before in history
Dicks.
Conditions have been so turbulent for companies. And even big names like Rite Aid, Amazon Fresh, and Big Lots are taking...
I heard the Amazon Fresh shit. I heard the whole purchase that Amazon did with Whole Foods was a fucking mistake.
Extreme measures to try to keep their businesses alive. However, retail experts seriously doubt the ability of some of these chains
the voice,
to survive
you like the man's voiceover.
Retail collapse. That's why in today's video, we've compiled a series of retail stores.
No way, they're unreal. There are no Kmart's in Australia, are there really?
In the coming weeks and months, and
I thought they're all
some
gone.
that are already liquidating all their assets.
Damn malls.
Saying farewell to their customers. But before moving on, we kindly ask you to support our work with a thumbs up on this video, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next list.
Dude, you're joking.
Without further ado,
why the fuck are there still Kmart's in Australia? What the hell? That makes absolutely no sense. There's a Kmart. There's only one Kmart near. What? Where? Not Australia. Kmart's are gone in North America, not Australia. I had no idea. Some investment company must have bought them. It's crazy because I live in Detroit. Kmart started here. And we don't have any anymore. But there's some in fucking Australia. That's random as hell.
15 biggest chains in America that will disappear in the months ahead. 1. Big Lots. Big Lots has some big problems. The retailer offers a huge variety of products across several merchandising categories such as furniture that includes upholstery, mattresses, case goods, and ready-to-assemble departments. The company also covers the whole range of consumer products, including beverages, groceries, candy, snacks, specialty foods, seasonal goods, and pet supplies.
Big Lots, the best way I could describe a Big Lots is like an autistic Target. That's probably the way I would describe a Big Lots. Because honestly, you walk in there and you're like, what is this, a fucking furniture store? There's some candy over here. I don't know what's going on, honestly. What I really don't know what I would go to a Big Lots for, because it's so, spastic in terms of what they offer.
Soft home categories include bedding, bath, window, decorative textile, home organization, area rugs, and other home decor. Similar
they are
to
like a big Walgreens with furniture.
Stores,
kind of a good description.
It also sells small appliances, tabletops, food preparation, stationery products, home maintenance, organization products, and toys. But despite its massive product range, the chain is suffering with sales down 10% year over year, even as consumers are eager for deals and low prices. Big Lots operates 1,425 stores in 48 states, but hundreds of locations have become unprofitable and may close soon. This month,
they need a rebrand. Big Cox. Put a Giga Chad as their logo. I'd go in there.
The company's CFO, Jonathan Ramsden, announced that Big Lots has plans to close all of its stores in urban centers before the end of 2023. Retail experts are concerned about the overall financial health of the retailer, which experienced
I just don't know what Big Lots is good
in
for
2022 and is not expected to recover this year. The company lost its largest furniture vendor in November. On top of that, for the fiscal year ending January 31st, the company reported a net loss of $210.7
does sound like an old man straining to shit while he talks.
$7.30 per share. All of this indicates that more turbulence is coming for the chain, and Big Lots loyal customers will probably have to say goodbye to their favorite stores in the coming months.
2. If your favorite store is Big Lots, you've got issues, bigger issues going on in your life, to be completely honest.
Rite Aid. In the spring of 2022, the pharmacy chain reported the closure of 145 stores.
Rite Aid is janky
More
as fuck.
locations are about to go dark in 2023, Forbes recently reported. The company said over 100 stores are underperforming for several quarters now. Without providing a specific number, Rite Aid's executives said the closings were
I feel like Rite Aids only exist to be looted. That's it. Like, I feel like every time I see like crazy looting going on and riots and shit, it's always a Rite Aid getting destroyed. I don't know.
Significantly reduce costs. The retailer, which reported a quarterly loss of more than $67 million on December 21st,
There's a local Rite Aid near me that literally looks like it's been the same since like 1992. Not a single change.
That it projected 3 months ago. I think what I would tell you is that there is an opportunity to close more stores. Rite Aid Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer Matt Schroeder told analysts last month on the call to discuss fiscal first quarter earnings. The chain is slowly fading away from the U.S. retail landscape, and before people notice, it may be gone completely.
Oh no.
3. Bed Bath & Beyond.
When was this video made? They're already gone. When was this video made? 2 months ago. Oh, I think they closed last month.
If you hoarded 20% off Bed Bath & Beyond coupons, you still have a couple of days to
Those
remember.
coupons were the problem. Supposedly, nobody would go shop at Bed Bath & Beyond unless they had the 20% off coupon, and that just destroyed their profit margins.
You put them so you can redeem them at stores before the company stops accepting them next week. After limping along in dire straits for years, the retailer finally filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy and started to implement a severe cost-cutting measure. The retailer said it will go through complete liquidation, and it plans to close all of its 360
Yeah, all the Bed Bath & Beyonds near me are gone now.
And its 120 Bye-Bye Baby stores by June 30th, if a last-minute buyer doesn't rescue it from going out of business. We can't say that this business failure is entirely rooted in economic uncertainty.
It's a great look at America as a whole. Parking lots and department stores.
A series of bad decisions by Bed Bath & Beyond management led to the chain's demise, and now a massive going-out-of-business sale, matched only by Toys R Us and Circuit City in the last 15 years, has begun. Moreover, if you're one of the many investors who piled into Bed Bath & Beyond stock when it was trendy, you should probably sell your shares while you still can. In bankruptcy proceedings, debt holders get prioritized over shareholders. So meme stock traders and retail investors will be left holding the bag. 4. Party City. The party is ending badly for Party City, and now the chain is...
Oh no. Where are you going to go get your Halloween costumes?
Farewell to its longtime customers. At the beginning of 2023, the party goods and decorations retailer went bankrupt.
Same people who bought Beanie Babies.
The company cited many factors such as soaring inflation and shifts.
Toys R Us is going to make a comeback. There's an investment group that bought Toys R Us. They're going to make a comeback, man. I feel it. I feel it. We go to so many malls, there's nowhere to buy toys.
When the pandemic disrupted in-person party celebrations, the company struggled financially since it relied on social gatherings for revenue. In November, the company announced plans that they were going to reduce the corporate workforce by 19% when it was revealed.
They should just convert them to sex stores. I mean, that's a party. It's still on brand, right? Right? Like, they should just convert them all to sex stores. Toy shops, sex toy shops, sex stores, Party City. The party is in your pants. That's the new brand rebrand.
That losses for 2022 could reach $200 million. On January 18th, it was announced that trading would halt and the stock would be delisted, effective immediately. Party City reported $1 billion in assets and $10 billion in liabilities during the bankruptcy filing.
I can't even tell you where the closest Toys R Us to me would be.
All stores are in the process of closing down for good. They are the most recent retailer to not survive the current macroeconomic tailwinds. 5. Dollar General.
Dollar General.
While it portrays its store...
Well, I will say one thing about Dollar General. They're going to close because of fucking false advertising. Nothing's $1 in there anymore. Nothing's $1 anymore. You go in there and everything's like $1.10, $1.12. The fuck? It's because of inflation, but you can't. You got to call yourself Dollar and a little bit more general. It's false advertising. You go in there wanting to spend $1 and you realize your dollar is worthless. Yeah, you're gonna walk back out. Fuck that.
Neighborhood general store. Dollar General is rapidly disappearing from U.S. cities. The discount retailer recently confirmed it's closing several locations in California, Colorado, Indiana, and Ohio. And the reason may also be the catalyst that drives the entire chain into bankruptcy. According to the U.S. Department of Labor's Occupational Safety and Health Administration, Dollar General continues to expose workers to unsafe conditions. The U.S. Department inspected a large number of locations and cataloged...
I was not expecting that. I thought he was going to say because of inflation. They're doing what to their employees?
Health safety violations Dollar General has refused to correct. Since 2017, OSHA has issued more than...
Yeah, the Dollar Generals around me always have people in them too. So I don't know what the fuck, where these Dollar Generals are that are not doing
$1 million in fines, and cited Dollar General in more than 180 inspections nationwide for numerous willful, repeat, and alarming workplace safety violations related to unsafe conditions.
Our Rite Aid closed, the Dollar General moved in. Yeah, we just a new Dollar General opened. It's not, I mean, it's not close to me, but it's in an area that I've gone to many times. Brand new, really nice store.
Especially in an emergency, said the Occupational Safety and Health Administration Regional Administrator Kurt Petermeyer in Atlanta. Dollar General is well aware of federal requirements, but they continue to ignore their legal responsibilities to protect...
I will say one thing that Dollar General does with their employees is they'll have a massive store and they'll have 2 people working it, because obviously they can't pay a lot of salaries when they're charging $1.10 for all the items in the store. So they'll have like 2 employees running a massive store. That's why, like, you walk into a Dollar General, there's like, it's like a joke. Like, hey, good luck finding somebody to, you know, check you out at the register.
Their employees at stores.
So I wonder what kind of violation. Probably like hourly violations.
The company is now facing another millionaire lawsuit, one that can literally push it over the edge. 6. Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning filed for bankruptcy a month and a half ago. The company stated that it had too many stores.
My mom fucking loves this store. My mom loves this store. Tuesday morning, there was one near where we live. That she's going to be very sad if she realizes this store closed. This store is like perfect for moms. My mom is, she'll be 53 this year. Yeah, 53 this year. She loves Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning is a store you walk in and there is an assortment of things that make absolutely no sense, but they're well priced. And I feel like, you know, middle-aged women just love walking in there and trying to find a diamond in the rough. That's basically what Tuesday morning is.
Most of them were located in unprofitable areas. The company intends to close out 264 of the 464 stores. Unfortunately, due to decreased foot traffic and in-person sales, Tuesday morning had to file for Chapter 11 protection
Bunnings got the best customer service
in 3 years. The retailer first filed for bankruptcy in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah, the best way I could describe Tuesday morning is it's like a poor man's Home Goods. That's what I would say Tuesday morning is.
Financial strength is extremely shaken, and retail analysts question whether or not
if you've ever been in a Home Goods, it's like a scuffed version of it.
7. CVS. A large chunk of CVS stores.
So what are we learning here? Don't get into the fucking pharmacy business.
Will be gone by the end of the year, CEO Karen Lynch announced. The company says that it plans to close 900 stores nationwide.
Shifts to
plagued
digital.
by declining foot traffic, a weak assortment of products, empty shelves, supply chain issues, decaying interiors, declining sales, rising competition.
Also, anytime you see looting or rioting on TV, CVS's get targeted too. I don't know what it is about pharmaceutical stores, but people love to fucking loot them.
Analysts argue that the format of CVS stores is getting
CVS is a Walgreens. Well, yeah, they're
if the company
essentially
wants
the same
to weather
thing.
the storm that's brewing in the sector, it must rapidly adapt to consumer needs to prove its relevance in the market. 8. Amazon Go and Amazon Fresh.
Yeah, I've heard these
Amazon
are not doing
is
well.
In cost-cutting mode as its grocery retail business disappoints for yet another year. The retail giant is shuttering numerous Amazon Go convenience stores and Amazon Fresh stores and will stop operating new branches.
I think Amazon Go is like that concept where there's like nobody in the register or anything, and you put items in your cart and just walk out of the store and it charges your Amazon account. You can imagine the kind of issues they've had with that.
He doesn't see a future for its cashier-less grocery shops.
Yeah, that's what it is. Society ain't ready for that shit. Technology's ready for it, but society isn't.
Reading from the segment.
What's up,
as it
Crossy?
Focuses on building a higher market share through Whole Foods, which has over 500.
By the way, we're still forming up
stores
Mythic
standing.
Raid. It's doing good. We're doing good. We're forming
a
up.
handful of Amazon Fresh stores were left vacant, the information reported. As it turns out, the downfall of both chains arrived sooner than anyone anticipated. 9. Nordstrom. The retailer is on Moody's Analytics bankruptcy watch list as the retail apocalypse continues to...
Luxury retailers, man. Not a good business to be in right now either.
Department stores the hardest.
Everyone just goes online.
The company just shut down its
I regret getting locked.
operations
That's
in
all right.
Canada.
Now you
It's also
learn.
closing dozens
You
of
wait for Sam to
locations
do
in the
Mythic Raid,
United
then you
States
do.
after sales collapsed by 40% in 2022.
Bunnings memes are
Analysts
gotcha. What the
predict
fuck
the
is
retailer
Bunnings?
will be under pressure in 2023, especially as another economic downturn begins and its profit margins are further squeezed by a consumer recession. 10. Best Buy.
Oh no.
This struggling
I fucking love Best Buy. Quick story about Best Buy. I got Miss Pandaria at Best Buy. They did an opening, like they did a Miss Pandaria event at my local Best Buy. Me and my cousin went there for the midnight launch of Miss Pandaria. Yeah, we walked in. They had a whole table set up. You got your Miss Pandaria. You got your poster, and you fucking went home and installed that shit. That was the last expansion that I bought the box for. God, I miss that, man. I miss buying expansion boxes. I really do. I love Best Buy. I hope they don't close. I like just going there and walking around.
Electronics retail.
That might be the reason they're closing. I don't really buy things from there. I go online and buy shit, but I do like walking into the stores.
Taylor has been hanging by a thread over the past few years and quietly closing more stores each
Bunnings
year.
is a hardware store.
Since 2019, over 80 Best Buy locations have disappeared from sight, and earlier this year, the chain announced plans to close a higher number of stores. The company did not reveal the total number of closings.
The Best Buy near me is still open.
That at least 600 locations are in financial distress. That is over half of the retailer's footprint in the U.S. In a BizJournals.com article, Best Buy CEO Corey Barry predicted that supply chain issues, rising labor costs, and continued economic challenges could lead to a major manufacturing slowdown that could ripple through the market, she said. Best Buy
I hope Best Buy doesn't
said
close.
They expected business to continue to taper. Right now, they're putting their best strategies forward in an attempt to keep the business alive, or at least part of it.
I will say one thing I noticed Best Buy is doing. They don't hold much stock of anything anymore, like in the store. They tell people to go buy shit online, which is a bad strat, but it's a bad strat to like keep your stores alive. But like I went to buy this LG monitor that I'm playing on right now, and they only had one in the store when I got to the one that I went to. I checked 3 stores and I found one with it actually in stock, and I had to drive to that store to go get it because I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to fucking order it online.
The Children's Place. The Children's Place will shrink its brick-and-mortar footprint by half this year. Altogether, the Secaucus-based children's apparel retailer plans to close 265 stores, but has yet to share any details about which locations will be impacted. My wife orders all our kids' clothes online. The apparel retailer has already permanently closed 586 stores, including 315
We're doing Mythic right now.
Dating to the onset of the pandemic.
Let me convert the rate to
Children's Place ended 2022 with 613 stores. That's an 8.3% decrease from the prior year. Right now, only 530 are still open. In March, the Children's Place reported $456.1 million in net sales for the 3 months ending January 28, 2023, That is a 10.2% decrease from the same period a year ago.
Damn.
It cited the impact of permanent store closures, a pullback in consumer spending amid inflation concerns, and a weak holiday season in 2022 as factors for the decline. With even fewer locations in the market, its future looks cloudy, and the odds of facing a financial breakdown are rising.
That's not good.
12. Corner Bakery. Corner Bakery is a fast casual cafe chain offering soups, sandwiches, salads,
Corner
and
Bakery.
pasta
I don't think I've ever
entrees,
seen
along
one of
with
these.
various breakfast and bakery items like cinnamon rolls, muffins, bagels, and yogurt.
Has anyone had one of these?
If
Are they
that
good?
sounds like a broad menu that doesn't really have any defining specialities, well, that may be part of the problem. The chain finished 2022 with 161 locations, but appears to have far fewer now at about 125.
Yeah, never had. Never heard of it. Yeah,
over 200 locations were being operated all around the U.S. The company has a debt load of $33.8 million.
That doesn't sound
good. A legacy
good.
of debt taken out in 2017 that investment firm Pangia Group inherited when it bought Corner Bakery from Rourke Capital
Sounds
in
like
2020.
it sounds like a shitty Panera Bread.
The bakery chain has been reporting falling revenue as demand sinks. In February, it sought Chapter 11 protection as it seeks to find another buyer to pay its debt and take control of the company. But considering its poor conditions, the chances that it survives this bankruptcy are very limited.
Oh, no.
13. Mattress Firm.
Previously,
Mattress Firm emerged from Chapter 11 in 2018 with a dramatically reduced footprint.
Okay.
Now that bedding demand is in decline, as
I haven't been in one of these in forever. Does anybody still go to mattress stores? I just buy, if I'm gonna buy furniture, I buy the mattress from the same place I bought the furniture. I don't go to like a mattress specific store anymore. Actually, the last mattress, I bought my last mattress from Macy's, I think.
The company is at
also not a
serious risk of
repurchasable
going
thing.
out of business. According to
I don't think people
Bloomberg,
in their lifetime buy a lot of mattresses.
Simon's Bedding, a major mattress manufacturer, is planning to file for bankruptcy in the next few months, which will likely leave Mattress Firm without a major supplier. In March, Retail Dive listed Steinhoff as having a 53% chance of filing for bankruptcy by the second quarter of 2023.
I need a new one.
The decay
Just had a
can
flood.
occur
Damn.
even faster than predicted if consumer
Mattresses
demand
are for money
continues to
laundering.
decline at a 7% rate.
When was the last
for
time you
another
saw
couple
someone
of
exit
months.
with a
14.
mattress? True.
Kirklands. Kirkland has very shaky fundamentals and is especially going through trouble with
I've heard of Kirklands, but I haven't seen one in a long time.
recession unfolding, Seeking Alpha analysts noted. The company's total revenue has decreased from $634.12 million to $558.1
Looks like a lot of these stores just are not going to survive post-COVID.
in the last 3 years. Kirkland's is having
That's what I
major
thought. That's what same thing, Sam. I thought Kirkland's was like a grocery store or something.
difficulties in generating revenues and profits. The home
Maybe there's
decor
another
and
kind of
furniture
Kirkland's, I
retailer
don't know.
reported disappointing earnings in the past quarter, as sales, gross margin, and earnings have all been taking big hits. Durable goods, including furniture, see huge drops in consumption and manufacturing during recessions, which could pose significant threats to the future of the retailer.
So, well, now
the
how do we do the
analyst
first three
highlighted.
bosses? We're going to just fucking kill them. That's how we're
we
going to do
will
it.
apply a
Mythic
sell
rating.
rating to Kirkland's stock. Weak store traffic and rising costs have made matters tough for Kirkland's. Its
Goodbye,
shares have
Kirkland's,
plunged
I guess.
nearly 32%
The store that
in
nobody
the past 3
understands
months,
what they're doing.
with little chance of rebounding in 2023, they wrote. 15. Express.
Oh, no.
Apparel retailer.
No. Buy one suit, get 3 free. What about it? Express was like the place that I went back when I was in high school and had to get a couple suits, man. What am I going to do without Express? I will say one thing about Express. You buy like the turtleneck sweater and you get 2 more turtleneck sweaters, right, with it because they just throw shit together. But then you wash them one time and they're done. You can't wear it again. It shrinks to like the size of an infant.
Is particularly vulnerable to the next wave of retail bankruptcies and Express is at the top
You'll
of
walk
the
out
list.
feeling like you got a great deal, but you're going to wear the things probably one or two times.
Become a casualty of the developing recession. The retailer, which targets women and men with significant disposable incomes in the 18 to 30 age group, has been facing increasing.
Oh no, I aged out. I'm 33 now.
Clothing's limited number of sizes. The men's business accounts for 43% of apparel sales, but many of their items are extra slim or slim, but nothing for men with a few extra pounds. The female side is 57% of apparel sales, and although it offers some items for women who have a few extra pounds, but most items are for females.
We'll figure out how to
be careful about their weight. I think the biggest issue is that too many items are just too fashion trendy oriented and are often not something that can be worn more frequently. Just how often can a guy wear a lime green suit?
Why is the fucking video choppy?
Retail analyst Terry Fisher. All of and are often not something that can be worn more frequently. Just how often can a guy wear a lime green suit? Asks retail.
Oh, well, I mean, that depends. Are you working, are you a lime green man? I don't know. A lime green suit. Why the fuck did you buy that in the first place? That was a bad investment. Why are you buying a lime green suit?
Analyst Terry Fisher. All of the clothes designed by Express are made overseas, which means they're always...
I mean, what the fuck, man? Let's drop the quality, I guess. What's going on here? Jesus.
Slightly behind any new fashion trends because of the longer lead time between designing and the stores actually receiving the product. Since they are
highly
great.
Leveraged,
Express can't afford to be wrong on their merchandise, and with their vendors becoming more restrictive in financing, they could be in serious financial trouble in 2023.
I won't miss Express, I'll be honest.
At this point, retailers must prove their worth to United States customers and show why they deserve a spot.
Put a BJ's next to Dick's. You got a winning product.
In this increasingly competitive industry, only the best positioned brands will be able to navigate through the crisis that is developing.
If you have little kids, yeah, you know who
and many will likely die out before the year ends. The stakes are incredibly high, and no one knows what may happen next in the industry.
How many in raids so far? Should I switch over?
To go to your favorite store before a black swan event occurs, drastically changing the scenario.
Interesting stuff, man.
To completely disastrous.
Yeah, I do agree.
Thank you for watching.
The guy's voice is kind of annoying. But that was wild, man. Look at that, the collapse of the industry.